this whole jobs crisis thing has been pretty fascinating to me. And today I spent some time watching quite a few videos of people's talking about their experience in trying to find a job. People are sending in dozens of applications, hundreds, in some case 1,000 or more applications just to get something. And I was watching one YouTube channel, and this is a guy I watch on a fairly regular basis, and he was basically explaining that he felt he was above blue-collar jobs. He was he was saying that, you know, he didn't want to get the $20 an hour factory job, you know, or that he was above the $30 construction job. And, you know, I listened to his video, and it just pissed me off because he just sounded like an entitled brat. And I get it. He comes from a white-collar background when it comes to jobs, and he wanted something white-collar doing what he did before. And the thing is, I don't think this is a time to be picky if you're in financial straits. Something is better than nothing. And it seems like you got a lot of people out there who have more of a white-collar background. That's what they're used to, and they're above working a factory job. You know, I'm a custodian. They're like above that, you know. They're addicted to, you know, obviously it made more money from where they came from. But the thing is, dude, this is the environment we're in. This is the job environment we're in. You know, you can't snap your fingers and get what you want. Or you can't just sit there and go, I want what I want. You know, that's what I had before. I should be able to get that again with the same pay. Like, okay, like, you know, you're unemployed. I don't know how long you've been unemployed, but, you know, you got so many people who have such an entitlement attitude when it comes to this job crisis. Not everybody. Some people will are grateful to take any job offer, even if they gotta, you know, take a physical labor job, which, okay, maybe it's not what they want to do, and it's not glamorous work, but the thing is, like, it's work. It's making some money, you know? If you're in financial straits and you're jobless and you're looking for a job, I don't think you have a right to be picky. I don't think you have a right to sit there and whine like a baby that you don't have the job you want. You know, you sit back there like a little baby crying, wah, wah, oh, I don't get the white-collar job that I wanted, that I used to have. Well, hey, times are different now. And my gosh, like, we have had worse times in our country. We have had worse times in the world. Seriously, I get it. The job market is not pretty right now. People, and I feel bad for you. You know, if you're someone from a white-collar background and you're not getting what you wanted, sorry. Maybe you have to take the 7-Eleven job. Maybe you have to take the factory job. Maybe you got to take the construction job. Maybe you got to be a custodian for a little while until the market turns and you can get that white-collar job again. But to have this entitlement attitude, it just makes me sick. Just makes me sick. Dude, just get out of there with your whiny bullcrap. Seriously. You people, you know, honestly, like, and this is not just like, I'm not talking about Gen Z or just millennial. This is all ages right now. I'm seeing this. Is people just having this entitlement attitude, just sitting back. They don't have a job. They're running out of money, or they're in debt, and you know they're in financial straits. But they don't want to get. They don't want the low status job. Well, welcome to my world, buddy. Hey, times are tough, and previous generations have had tough times. You're not being drafted into war and getting blown up in the front line, right? You're not going through the Great Depression and having to ration food so you don't starve to death. I'm so this sort of modern American entitlement attitude, it's sickening to me. It's absolutely sickening to me. And I hope some of these people break out of it and just humble yourself. Listen, I took 2.5 years off of work because I thought I could live off my investments, and the market turned. Okay? Turned sour. Couldn't live off my investments. I had to humble myself, and I had to get a minimum wage labor job part-time. It was very humbling. It sucked, but it was my way to get back into the workforce and to getting what I have now. I'm now a school custodian. I love my job. It's full-time, great benefits, good pay, but I had to crawl out of hell to do that. And I didn't think that, working at a company, handling meat for a beef jerky company was very glamorous. It was very humbling. But you know what? It was a stepping stone, and I'm grateful for that job because I did that for 5 months, and then I didn't give up the job search. I got what I have today, and I'm grateful. But having an entitlement attitude of just thinking someone should just hand you something, someone should hand you your dream job, forget about it, man. Forget about it. Get a different attitude, because it's time to adapt. It's time to adapt. Adapt or get washed away. So that's it. That's my message today. Have a good one. God bless.